easiest way ever that you can make your yard look beautiful is with solar lights, okay? No wires, no cords, nothing to plug in, no timers. Sun goes down, lights come on, and they come on for about 8 hours. They only need about 5 or 6 hours during the day, even less than that. That just extends their runtime in the overnights, but they are beautiful. I love our company that we get these from, which is Eveready. They've been around for over 100 years. We know them for their batteries and their flashlights. Who else to trust with your solar lights? This is our best value we've ever done on a full set. Now, we've done 4-packs. We've done 6-packs. This is an 8-pack of solar lights, enough to create that beautiful, warm, inviting glow in your yard. There's nothing like driving home from work and pulling into your driveway and the whole yard is lit up, or the walkways, or the driveway, or the pathway. Everything is lit up. You're gonna get 8 of these lights, okay? They are amazing in their construction, okay? You've got steel construction and glass lenses, and look at the beautiful pattern. It's what we call the starburst pattern. It's absolutely beautiful. And you're gonna get this 8 times over. I have 3 colors to choose from. Stainless steel, which is always very popular because it kind of sparkles during the day, and then it just glows at night. I also have it in black, okay? And then I have it in this rubbed bronze. Bronze, to me, I love that color better than anything. It kind of has that age look already. Our regular price every day of the week is $94 and change. It's $39.95. That's not for 4 or 6. Look at the pattern on my hand. That is for 8 solar lights. We have reduced shipping of only $5.50. It is a customer pick on hsn.com. It has been incredibly successful already today, and I expect it's gonna sell out very early. Tracy Kane, who is my special guest. Tracy is an outdoor expert, also is a host here for many years at HSN, and it's so good to work with you.
You know, today's my 8-year anniversary here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I can't believe 8 years. What?
Well, you've been knocking it out of the park with all your outdoor decor and stuff like this, but I think the foundation for everybody's outside spaces, it disappears at night. This is a way to kind of bring our house back to life.
Yeah.
I also think it makes our house more secure, because when I see a house lit up, I think somebody's home, but 8 of these for less than $40 is steal.
I know, and to be all glass and steel construction, and this is by Eveready, so I know you're thinking, wait, why does that sound familiar? Oh, because it's over 100-year-old company. They were the original creators of most of your household batteries. The D battery, the AA battery, I mean, the list goes on and on. So these are made by the same company. You know that you're getting super high quality. You're going to be proud of these. These are going to give you that wow factor in your yard. This is that next element. After you took care of your house, you did all the right plantings, you watered your grass, you made sure it's green, and you're like, gosh, my yard still isn't popping. Well, guess what? Add the light fixtures, and that is how you're going to get it to pop. When you walk down the street at night, we always go for walks with our dogs, and we always take notice. What is that? Why does their house look so great? Oh, it's their landscape lighting. So not only is it great lighting, but this is giving it ambiance. This isn't just the same flood lighting up above, the sconces on the front of your house. This is creating that mood, that elegance. So whether you're in a house, maybe you're in a townhouse or in a condo where you just have a terrace, these look great equally as well in pots.
And I love that we get 8.
Yes.
Because you know what happens? Whenever we do a 4-pack, people always buy 2 sets. Or they're really mad at themselves that they didn't buy.
Yeah, why didn't I get more?
Why didn't I buy more? You get everything that you need to really beautify any yard. And whether you, like you said, live in a condo, an apartment, maybe you're at school and you want to put these out in front of your, your apartment there. They instantly give you security. They instantly give you safety. They give you that beautiful glow. It's funny, when I was talking about moving to Arizona, the first thing I did when I bought my first house was I invested in landscape lighting. And it just, my whole house lit up at night. It was so beautiful.
It does, I know. It adds that element. And even if you're thinking about maybe putting your house on the market, you need to add that curb appeal. Maybe you're in a rental. Guess what? Because these are solar powered, they're not hardwired. You can take these with you, so you don't have to leave them behind.
Right.
And they're all glass. Listen to this. I mean, those cheapo, plasticky things that you get at the big box stores, that is not the same as what we have here. These are almost 2 feet high, so this is giving you that architectural look, very designer, very elegant, very chic.
And Tracy, they're gonna last, okay? Because these are not, listen, I know you can go to the home store and you can buy plastic outdoor lights. You'll get those, you'll use those for one season. And then what'll happen, see this glass lens? That will never fade. This is not a polycarbonate. It's not a plastic lens.
Nope.
It is a glass lens, as
Go ahead, I know you've
Tracy
been wanting
said.
to do it.
It's a glass lens. And glass is not affected by solar radiation, right? Whereas plastic is going to fade. And then you get this cloudy look. It's like what happens on your headlights. That's never going to happen. So you're investing something that's going to last year after year after year. Don't take them in the winter. In fact, if it's snowy where you are right now, go pop them out there. They
Oh my
look
gosh,
beautiful.
they look so pretty.
In the wintertime,
It's like
they're
magical.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely beautiful. No maintenance. You don't have to ever replace a bulb. See, the bulbs are LED bulbs. So LED bulbs are not, they don't burn hot like the old school lights used to. So they're not going to get steamy outside when the rain hits them. And they're
You
going
don't
to
have to worry
last.
about touching them.
Yeah, they don't get hot.
No.
So they don't burn out. You never have to worry about that. You have a nice big crystalline panel on top, which is your solar panel. And that's going to last you years and years and years. If it does get snow on it, just brush it off the top with a broom. That's all you need to do. We're going to go back and sit down, and we're going to show you just how beautiful they look, like even on our set.
I know. I mean, I walked in and I was like, oh, I'm excited to be here all day. Look at how gorgeous this looks.
Isn't it warm? And it's so cozy.
So, and you can really get a nice view here of what the starburst pattern looks like. The light length is very long. I mean, you could line your driveway on both sides and you're going to get a nice crisscross pattern from these light, I don't know, lasers, I guess I would call them, right? I mean, it's absolutely stunning. My husband and I were driving down 2 nights ago after dinner. We drove down the street that we've never gone before. And you know what? Every house had bought solar lights and they put them at the edge of their yard. Just 2 or 3, but it was stunning we drove down there because we were like, what is down there? What's going on? It looked like a special ordeal.
Yeah, it really is. And it lights up nicely, as you can see. If you want to put them on your driveway, you can put like 4 on either side, so you have like a little entryway, like a little runway.
Right.
You know, when you're flying into an airport, you can do that. We've got some visuals of showing you how beautiful they are outside. And look at that shot. It's like when you see them outside, even in the snow, they are so pretty. We are extremely busy. This is gonna sell out early. My producer today is the amazing Sam, and she's gonna keep me posted as to which color will be the first to go. Remember, there are 3 different colors. What's the most popular, Sam? Bronze.
Still the bronze.
And the graphite. Ooh, and the graphite, which is that kind of matte black.
Yeah, that's my
That's
favorite.
going to sell out
That's
first.
what I use.
I like the stainless just because I like how they kind of sparkle during the day, but you cannot go wrong with these because the real show is when the sun goes down at night.
And look, you can see right here, right on the snow, how beautiful that looks. I mean, we're both from up north.
Yeah.
Right? And you want that little pop, that
We're
little
from the
light.
same town, for goodness sake.
Right? Go Fairfield.
I know, go Fairfield, Connecticut. But it's funny because I have a bunch of buddies that still live up there.
Yeah.
And most of them up there have wired lights because they're Yankees. They've lived there forever. So they have these old school lights. They have to replace the bulbs every year.
Yeah.
They have to, they
replace the wires. They get chopped up with the weed whackers.
And the wires burn out after time. You never have to deal with these once you put them out there. You're going to get years and years and years of satisfaction. But as I said before, there's something about pulling into your driveway and the house is already lit up.
Right.
You know, it's that feeling of comfort. It's that feeling of safety that, I'm not going to trip. You can put them around stairs. If you've got stairs in your front yard, you can put them virtually anywhere. And all that's involved is pushing them into the ground. Yeah. It takes about maybe a minute to put each one together, which is just put the pole on and put the top on and put the lid on.
And pull the little tab, because then you get immediate gratification because they will light up that first night. They might not last for the full 8 hours that first night, but you will have immediate gratification when that sun goes down. And to your point, Guy, of pulling into the driveway, what about when you come home from vacation? And you have that sense of security that your yard has been lit the whole time that you've been gone, whether or not the power was out during those summer storms.
It's so beautiful.
But you have that protection. People are going to look at the dark houses and think, oh, well, you know what? Nobody lives there. I can get in there. They're staying away from the lit light, the lit house, right?
Hey, Daniel, I'm going to walk over to that corner over there because you can stay right here, Trace.
Okay.
I want to show everybody how pretty they look. Like if you have a window box, or if you live in an apartment and you just want to put them in a plant, you can do that as well. Look at how beautiful they are, and look how they reflect off the backdrop here, and we've got like a little faux grass screen back here. And then over here, we just have a solid wall. And you can see, I'll get out of your way, how beautiful they look. And we just tucked them into a window box here. You just need about 6 inches of soil to be able to put them in. So if you wanted to put them in a plant or a planter, you could do that as well. But think about this space, and then imagine if the lights were gone. It would just be dark.
It'd just be boring.
You wouldn't see anything.
Right. And what I do love is at the height of them, because they are almost 2 feet tall, they are standing up above those ornamental grasses. So you're getting a full effect. You're enjoying the whole glass globe of that.
Look at this.
I know, and you know I do a lot of design work. I have a lot of clients, and they're always asking me, Tracy, like, what is the easiest way I can add some curb appeal, some pop to my, front of my house? This is the way. This is the secret. Solar lighting that is all glass and all steel, high quality. Oh, and by the way, with a 2-year warranty.
That's double.
That's
a double. You get double warranty on this because most lights are actually, you're going to get 3 to 6 months. We normally do a year. This is a 2-year warranty on these. Let me just tell you, you'll never need it because these are going to last you way, way longer than that. I've had these lights. I've had a set of 4 of these lights in my front yard underneath where my plants are for like 6 or 7 years. I never have touched them. Because we don't get snow here, so I don't have to. Once in a while, I'll dust off the top just to make sure that the panel is clear. But other than that, there's nothing that you need to do, and they just are absolutely beautiful.
Well, and the difference of having the glass versus the plastic, too, is that if they do get dirty, you can take the top off and just wipe off the glass on the inside, and they're going to look just like new. That plastic, once it gets cloudy, it's done. You're not getting that back. You're not reviving that. So you want this also. This is like a 6-inch diameter. So that's a really nice, big space as well. You have that huge crystalline panel up there. So that's what's pulling in the sun, and that's what's going to generate that beautiful light that's going to last up to 8 hours in your yard.
And the stake at the bottom is about 5 to 6 inches. You just pop it right in the ground. It's pointed at the end, just goes right in. And that's all you need to do. And I love Tracy's earlier point. If you're renting, these go with you. And now, if you have hardwired solar lights, first of all, you'd never take them with you because it'd be a pain in the neck to pull them all out with all the wires. With these, you just pop them out and put them in your car, take them to your next location. I have a couple that I will take out on the 4th of July, and I'll take them out and put them on our beach towel when we watch the fireworks.
Well, I was just talking about you with Natasha, actually, in the last hour, and I told her that you take this to the beach, and I'm totally stealing that this year because it's such a great idea.
Or a picnic, or wherever you want to take it, or if you're going camping and you're like, why don't we have some solar lights? Why not?
That's if you have a mobile home.
Right.
So great.
Perfect. Right. If you an RV and you're going to a park and you're like, let's make our place stand out. You know what? Realistically, it's funny. And if can you guys show that before and after again? The one with the house in front. What's funny about this? It literally takes a home, and it makes it look like an estate. I mean, look at those 2 pictures, right? It's like it's a different property, and that's just what lighting does. There are people that get paid a lot of money in interior design and exterior design, and the first thing that they'll say to you, and Tracy said it, is light. Lighting is everything. I mean, think about us here at the studio. One of the biggest parts of our budget here is lighting, right? Because we have to be well lit. And yet, it's one of the easiest things you can do. It's not like I'm telling you, oh, you got to build a fence, or you got to put in a fountain, or you're just taking these and you're sticking them in the ground. And the difference it'll make in how you feel when you come home at night it's 1,000-fold. All right? It's like I said, I remember being a kid. And when I first got married, and I hadn't owned my first house, and the only thing I thought of was, I want one of those houses that lights up.
Me too.
Right?
Yes, because those were the fancy people, right? I wanted to look fancy, obviously.
And you don't have to be rich to do that.
Right.
Although a lot of those people spend thousands of dollars to do it. You don't have to do that. And yet you're getting something that's top of the line when it comes to quality. You're not going to have to replace these. You have steel construction. You have glass construction. A nice big solar panel on top. You get 8 of them. I mean, think about it. It was like 2004, 2005, because don't forget, I've been here since the beginning of time. So I think I started here in '98. And around the early to mid 2000s, that's when we started doing solar lights. We would do an 8-pack for $90, $89.99. And that was on sale from $109.
Right.
They were expensive. What's nice is that with technology and LED, wonderful LED, it's a lot more affordable. And you don't have to change light bulbs, and you don't have to deal with all that wiring and fixing things and
hiring somebody and
getting
paying for the
electrical
electrician.
tape and fixing wires, digging. You don't get a bill. These are free once you buy them. There's no electricity bill, right?
Right.
No batteries to charge.
I also want you to compare to, so if you were to buy one, like, let's just say you broke this down, right? They're, what, $5 a piece today?
Yeah.
Well, this is what $5 bought me yesterday. Which one do you want? And this one's plastic.
Oh my
Look
gosh.
how much smaller it is. Look at the diameter.
Cheap.
I mean, that's not going to last a full season.
It has a plastic lens.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, listen, if you think that's your only option, and it's smaller, right?
Yeah.
And it's not a bad looking light, but I mean, it's plastic. It's cheap. You'll probably get maybe 1 or 2 years out of this. This one has a 2-year warranty. This one, I don't even think has a warranty.
Probably not.
So, and go ahead, Trace, do your little trick.
Oh, well, it's because our lid is on. You can't hear the
You can
glass
take the
there.
lid off and we'll show you. Pops off. There we go. So listen. And then plastic.
Which one do you want?
That's a good demo. I like that.
I mean, you can drink your wine out of this.
Yeah.
So nice.
And then I'll take the lid and I'll show you real
Yes.
quick and I'll give you that. So here is this. This is an amazingly powerful light. And you can see by my hand. And what this does, this little LED, and it's supercharged. Wow, I just looked at it, my eyes
I know.
I'm blinded.
It's really
But this
bright.
little supercharged light, when it goes inside, what happens is, and I'll turn it, and I'll just screw it on here. There we go. What it does is it reflects off all these faceted little windows. And remember, these are all glass. And that's what gets that pattern on the ground
there's
beneath.
a prism in the base here as well.
And
So you're
that
getting
expands
double
it.
reflection.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So again, this is from Eveready. This is a 100-year-old company. Total high quality, beautiful fixtures, over 20 inches tall, 6 inches wide. So this is really substantial. If you're looking for that really easy thing to do to your home, maybe you're up north and you know Easter's coming, it's so early this year, the flowers are not going to be in bloom yet. This is that easy way to put this in the ground and start to spruce up your yard. For me, I'm not a Carrie Mobley. I don't have a green thumb.
God bless her.
I wish I was like her, but I'm not. So this is why I love to bring to you beautiful decor items for your yard that is also going to work beautifully with Carrie's flowers.
Exactly. I'm looking at your hands and I'm laughing because I'm like, I know, right?
Yeah.
No dirt under the fingernails.
Nope.
She's looking good. That's Tracy Kane. But listen.
That's not my shtick, you
no,
know?
it's not. And God bless you if you want to do that and you can have the best of both worlds. But listen, get these while you can.
Yeah.
My producer Sam just said, if you want the graphite, they're already half sold out.
Wow.
Okay? Graphite is the color we're showing you right here in front of us. Yeah. That's just that matte black look. Like I said, I love the stainless. If you want something that kind of sparkles, if you want something a little more subdued, a little more rustic, we've got that rubbed bronze, which is, we'll show you that up close. But guys, get this home. An 8-pack for $39. That's $5 a piece, all right? And the shipping is the shipping is what, $5? $5.50? Can't read it from here.
Yeah, I think it's $5.50.
To get, I mean, you're getting 8 of these. That's dirt cheap, all right? We're not making any money on that.
No.
So get them home. It'll probably take you, I think, Tracy, maybe, if you're artistic, it might take you 45 minutes to figure out where to put them, but actually putting them in the ground, each one is like 10 seconds.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Once you put it together, it's like, there we go.
And the best thing is you can move them around. You're not stuck with them. So let's say you put them all out in your front yard. It looks beautiful, but then you're having a barbecue for Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
And people are going to be there when it gets dark. You're like, I don't really have sufficient light in my backyard.
Right.
Well, guess what? You can pick them up and move them. And then you can put them back in your front
Like by
yard.
your deck.
Right.
Like if you want to put them out by your deck. You guys have seen my yard when we did the guy in the garden in my backyard. I could put them out there under that banyan tree. Right?
Yes.
As long as they get a few hours of sun every day, they're going to stay lit through the night. All right? And that's it, even on a cloudy day. Because I have a bunch of different solar lights, have disc lights, have all that stuff in my house. They light up every night, even on cloudy days. As long as they get, because don't forget, the sun still comes through the clouds.
Right.
So you do get
Just
some
like we
charge.
still burn when there's clouds.
Exactly. I learned that the hard way many, many years ago.
Yeah,
I was from Connecticut, came to Florida.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Cloudy day, 6 hours at the beach. I never got so burned in my entire life.
Me too.
Oh, my gosh.
I think all of New Englanders are guilty of that. But yeah, this, I mean, back to your question that you pulled from your snail mail. What's your biggest tip, for your garden? This is my biggest tip. This is get your lighting add that next element. This is that layering piece, right? So on your house, maybe you have floodlights, maybe you have sconces, right? But it's just not adding enough. You're like, why is my house still looking flat? Because you're not having the landscaping lighting. You're not highlighting all of the plantings that are going in your yard. And this is that designer piece that's going to bring up that level in your yard.
This is not like a utility light.
No.
This is an accent light.
Yes.
This is a light that makes your yard look pretty. That's the best way I can put it.
But it's a light, it's not a glow. You know how a lot of them, they
these
just
are
glow? This is a light.
These are super bright, but remember the brightness fans out in like this way.
Yeah.
So anything that's on or near within about 3 or 4 feet of the ground is going to be illuminated. So when you look at a home and you look at it and you see that glow coming from underneath, that's coming from accent lighting. And this lighting is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's high end. I mean, if you told me these lights were $10 a piece, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Right.
I really wouldn't.
No.
They're
well,
half
we
that
have
price.
paid $10 before. Should we go over and look at the colors up close one more time?
Yeah. We'll turn our lights up a little bit so people can make a choice.
Yeah, and I also want to give you, help because maybe you're confused. Actually, one of my friends from high school texted me because she was watching last hour and she goes, Tracy, I really need help. I don't know which color to go with. So we're going to help you out with that because also these are great gifts to give with bridal showers coming up and weddings. This is a great surprise gift.
And Trace, with that exact point, maybe you don't need 8. Maybe you live in a condo, like my mom.
Right.
And my mom, you know what my mom has? She has a little, it's got to be 8 by 10 little front porch.
Yeah.
4 of these would be plenty for her, right? Right in front of her yard.
Yeah.
And she could give the other 4 to me. Because I'll take them. Yeah, in my opinion, you can't have enough of these.
You need some.
Yeah, no. But I mean, you could do that. You could split them up if you needed to, or you give some to your neighbor.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
How nice would that be to be, hey, listen, I put 4 lights and, I have a small property.
Yeah.
You want these? I guarantee they'll take them. First of all, they'll be like,
sure.
they're easy. I can put them in my yard in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's going to improve the look of my yard. It improves. What about curb appeal? If you do this for your neighbors, you're not. Let me just tell you this: if you do this and your neighbors see them, they're going to ask you where they got them.
Oh my gosh.
I need those.
Well,
right?
Yes, and they're going to assume that they were hardwired because these look just as beautiful as a hardwired light. Okay, so colors. What I have here in front of me, this is the bronze. This is a nice, warm, dark brown color. So if you have a very traditional home, if you have a Mediterranean home.
Let me hold the black next to it.
I know, it is
It's
kind of
hard to see at night, but we'll take the lights up just a little bit and see. This one is just a deep brown, and this one is just a matte black. They're very close. It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
I don't think it makes a big difference because the real show is at night. I do think it makes a difference when you get the stainless, only because the stainless does shine a little bit during the day.
It does, and I
kinda
tend
pretty.
to like to match whatever your light fixtures are on your home already. If you already have a detail, go ahead and match that, right? Because then you're giving a very cohesive look. Maybe your home is very modern. You want to go with the stainless steel. That's going to look really nice with that. It has more of a modern appeal. And then if you have any wrought iron effects on your home, then the graphite looks great.
You get a 2-year warranty, which is unheard of when it comes to lights, because usually they come with maybe a 1-year warranty. So we double that up. And the reason that Eveready can do that, first of all, it's a company that's been around forever. I mean, obviously, the battery commercials, but also flashlights and lighting. That's been their thing for over 100 years. So it's a company you can trust. They're not going anywhere. These are going to last you several years, at least, okay? I've had a set of mine for, I can't, probably 6-7 years. I've never touched them because I'm in Florida, so I don't even have to brush the snow off them. Once in a while, I'll rinse them off. They're impervious to water and rain and all that stuff. They're meant to be outdoors, obviously. We have already sold 11,700 and something. That's a big chunk of our quantity, and you've only had a couple of live airings.
Yes.
So if you want to get them and you want the black, I would order that now because that will be the first to sell out. The bronze, those are more limited. And then we also have it in the stainless steel. The stainless is the one over here. We've got steel construction. We have glass on the lens. And we showed you that before. It's never going to fade. It's not going to yellow. And not only that, when you look at it in your yard and people see your yard, they'll know that they're quality. You can see it. You can tell this is glass. And by the way, I'm going to step to your right.
Yes.
If I could, Trace. I want to show you.
The inside.
Not just glass. Look at how thick this glass is.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know if you can see there. I mean, this is like, that fancy storageware that Tracy brings out from Anchor Hawking? It's thick like
It's
that.
thick like that, yes. I really like thick glass.
Look at how thick. There's nothing's gonna, it's not gonna shatter. It's not gonna crack in the sun. It's not gonna melt. It's not gonna fade. I mean, guys, that's quality. That's what we're bringing to you. We want you to get something home that you're gonna have and you can enjoy for years. And also, seasonally, when the holidays come and you have people over, your house just looks better.
It does.
It's more
I know.
inviting,
It
right?
is. And it looks like, okay, they really take care of their home. They take it up to that next notch. You really see on the table here, look at how the light is crossing over from one fixture to the other. That's exactly what it's going to look like in your yard. Now, granted, you're not going to have them this close together. You'll have them far apart. But even here, you can see how that light is crossing over. That is the effect you're going to get on your yard. We always put these out along our walkway in front of our house for Halloween. And I put them close together intentionally so the kids have this pattern to run through and they think it's so cool.
Yeah, you can do all that
I'm
stuff.
the cool mom.
You can buy orange bags and drape the orange bag over them at night and they look like little pumpkins.
Oh, look at you. I know. And put little ribbons on them for Christmas.
I've never done that.
Well, I'm driving by, expect it this year.
All right. We're at about 12,000. I think we just crossed over 12,000. Good job, Tracy. Tracy is going to join me again at the top of the next hour. We're going to do another presentation. But guys, don't snooze on this, okay? This is one of those deals we do once a year. And now's the time.
Yeah.
Because spring is coming.
It is.
And
You
can
want these ready.
Pop them out now if you still have a little snow.
Yeah.
They look so pretty out in the snow. All right. Item number is 785857. It's a customer pick. And we are crazy busy right now. All right. I will see you in a little bit.
Okay.
I want to remind everybody, did you know that you can customize your shopping experience by signing up for what we call when to watch emails? You can be the first to know exactly when your favorite brands will be live on air. All you do is go to HSN, go to your account, and update your communication preference, and then select your favorite brands. We've got over 350 different brands that you can choose from. All right, I'm gonna run outside because we got flowers. Stick around, we'll be right back with more.